Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Bona Die, by the way, for those Dalmatians out there, if any, or because I always assume, because this series is in Ragusa. We're back into the mean streets of Ragusa as Andre has been elected as the new Rector of the Republic of Ragusa. So now that I'm back in the city, let's build the guarded warehouse here, for starters. And we're going to go to war against Croatia. We do have sufficient number of troops to defeat them. Alright, how many artifacts do you have? Just those two. Including the one that I already own. We're now going to seize that territory. One would think, man, you're doing this fast already. Well, I'm not saying I'm in a rush today. It's just, well, this is something that we've been wanting to do for a while. So I think it's about time to get everyone together. And let's go take this piece of a county that is part of the old Dalmatian coast, as part of the, little expansion campaign for Ragusa. Dalmatia for Dalmatians is what it is to some. And my wife, Yakuza, finally died of that dreaded Great Pax. She was my spy master also. Right. Oh yeah, she's the one that raised me during my stewardship education. Bella, yeah, she's the one that made me Midas touch guy with good of his money. Remember the trade league? He's accomplished some before becoming rector. He made a pretty good living in Spalato, which is the reason why we said, whenever we're not rector, consider Spalato as a second home. We're going to take this county, and, take it myself, and, among other things. And we've got a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, and I ought to go to that market. While I'm walking around the market, I see a religious men preaching to a group of people. One of them waves his hand to bid me to join him. Little more authority don't hurt anybody. And plus the Pope is not a fan of me. So I'll just say a small prayer. Really? You're not happy about this? Well, anyways. Potters, ask for money for project and they'll pay back in potteries. How much would that be? Oh, make a major investment. We'd be making off that grain from Spalato. Oh, you don't want to equip that old sword? Because, combat skill differences. Yeah, I'll make an investment on pots. Oh yeah, so unhappy about this, so sorry about that. Just didn't know this was connected to this rare event, which, by the way, I encountered her on a previous episode, so if you're wondering, how did she get here, and what relevance does she have around? It's part of the Great Trade League mod. I've experienced it on a previous episode. It was around the later part of the episode. We may not have the best commanders in the world, but either that or you could have just easily... How much would it spend to promote commanders around here? Okay, just give me two only. Right, two. Decent. And another. Better. Okay. That's all I'm going to spend. I just needed two commanders just to be on my two flanks. Oh yeah, and don't forget there's some ones who are more better than us. Yeah, we'll come back to the market again sooner or later. My first real battle, personally. I hope I don't get killed for this, but they got some good commanders too. They've been training their army well. The Kumans again. You know, those people that killed my father. Drive them out as well. But be careful. They're adventurers. So they know exactly what to do. Oh, aren't you in the army now? We always look for more talented people. I'll take over. Have a fort built next time to protect the land from looters. About to meet him again. Coming right into the forest of Zen. When I realize how this experience has simply become a matter of choice, I rarely even think when I charge a battle, it just happens. I could surely make use of this insight, but how? I dedicate myself to mastering narrow battles. It's for a narrow flank. Oh, there's the commander. Fight. Oh boy. Be careful. My sword of Rector Rusco fit well in my hand, and the ground felt firm beneath me. I moved carefully in the whirlwind of blows when they were down. After a duel was done, I wipe off my blood of sword Rector Rusco. Right, he's wounded. Alright, Gonzalo. Use your siege tactics. We gotta get this 2 holdings down. Rusco today announced the other Rusco. He's announced his marriage stake to a woman belonging to one of Ragusa's smaller, less noteworthy Berga families. May they grow old and happy together. Okay. Yeah, good luck with her. Hope she doesn't get great pox like my old wife. I'll get remarried after the war and everything soon. Not terribly worried. Trade war. Okay, after we take this area, we'll fight the army one more time. I say one more time because that's how I figure how much it would take for the war score to go up. Now, are you ready to surrender? She was a member of the Trade League, and she was killed by one of the Dalmatian caravans. Oh, okay, they both killed each other. Messenger from the business I invested the last 2 years here. Brings me a fair share of their labor. Speaking of business, to the market again. Also, hold on, what? Okay, hold on. Let's just go to the market first. I'm walking around the market with Holo when I overheard merchants talking about how the wolves in the surrounding area are becoming more daring lately, attacking their men on the roads and killing animals in many farms. Hire some hunters to take care of the problem. She's unhappy about this. What are you, an animal lover? And they ask for money for a project, and they'll pay me back in wool clothes. Actually, I'll continue on my market. I don't need that because we got so much grain, and I recall from if you contact the affiliated artisans, they will give you, wool as you give away the grain to the sheep. We come here for some steel. We found some. I've met a few artisans looking for a sponsor for their next projects. They have all the materials they need, and they simply request some funds to get started. Thought you'd be interested. They're willing to give you some of their works in exchange. Oh, gee. That is a lot of money. Just think for a moment. Glasswares always sell well. Let's put that here. Send glasswares to Ragusa. That'll definitely attract some caravans coming in, or other countries that are willing to buy this thing. So war's over. Ding ding ding. Okay, now it's using its old name. Attienities. Damn, baronies changed. So now we can usurp that title of Croatia, which is now the Republic of Liburnia. Liburnia was the ancient name of this area before it was called Croatia. So now you need to get prestige up to 1,000. No problemo. You can wait a bit. We can fight a de jure war for that area as well. Yep, we own the coast. Why do I get the impression that Holo here this year was not the most productive for the gemstone mine of Ragusa? They will need some extra help to reach the annual quota. I'll get personally involved. Acceptable losses. Being male, unmarried, and almost handsome in a court filled with young women who all seek my attention is not half bad. Particularly a particularly young one almost irresistible desires the pleasure of my company. Surely one night's passion won't tarnish my soul. That's to get the lustful trait, which I already have long ago, which I do not want to talk about ever again of how I got that trait during my childhood days. It's a pretty bad childhood memories. Thank you, I just remembered. Deliver the trade goods. This man from the League is ready to deliver the steel shipment for me. He also has my payment. Here it is. Mission's finally complete. Remember, you have to get up to 2,000 if you want to be one of the many guild masters around here. That's how we do business. Yeah, just one moment. Yeah, I was looking for something for prestige gain. Because I'm trying to get up to 1,000. Alright, son, what is it? You got learning. By the way, how much does it cost me to create a kingdom? Or should we say, Serene Republic? Okay, it's cost you 300, but you need 1,000 prestige. Why didn't I think of that? Expanded in Mutski. Duchy of Boom. Another duchy. Ah, here we go. The base, the mint of less precious metal for profits. Just give me a moment. Let me just get my straight together. Oh yeah, I have to rebuild this old personal study. I was wondering, whatever happened to my use of study thing? We wasn't the rector at that time. Rector and 2 Doge. Give me a moment. I took the time to look for any women around the world. Nope, gonna have to do this again. I'll spend a little money, find a young noble woman, just to see what could qualify. That's a maybe. Okay, give me another. Just looking for candidates here. With more traits. Okay, how about another? Of course you would. Got ourselves a winner. I'll marry her. The rest can buzz off. Dose, that's how you say her name. Not one for intrigue, but one for stewardship, like me. Now let's create that new kingdom, or Serene Republic. A powerful rector such as me deserves to be recognized as something more. Perhaps the time has come to claim my place in the sun. So there you have it. I'm no longer the rector. I'm now Serene Doge Andre of Ragusa. Yes, Serene Doge of Ragusa. Or I can use it interchangeably. It's like, yeah, Doge is an Italian thing. It would be proper to be just called rector, but Serene Rector of Ragusa. Imagine that. Rings a bell. Yeah, held too many duchies. You know what? You're right. I was about to say I'm thinking about destroying that, but since this belongs to Ragusa now, and not Serbia, by golly, it is part of Ragusa, not Serbia. Ah, how about that? Okay. Yeah, I need to distribute some land here. I mean, I would only personally control Ragusa and Spalato. Yeah, Dera's another county, but I need to get rid of this guy. Like, probably, oh, I don't know, slander him. And revoke his title. Or you can revoke and everybody will go ape about it. We'll do something about that in the future. Just in 2 years I might switch to intrigue and spy on this guy and a few others. Yeah, that's the problem. I can't give away Dukla. I have to destroy that because Ragusa. That's the Republic. Take their title. So I'm sorry to do this. I have to destroy that. Yeah, this will make that guy really mad. And if you wish to recreate that, then go for it. I ain't gonna stop you. I don't know why I said Dukla, it's a habit. It's spelled Dioclea in our end. Yeah. Anyways. And you got this other Republic. I'll hold Ragusa and, goddamn, Ragusa and Liburnia. Liburnia. Get used to saying that word name. Yeah, the Boadicea has Slano. And originally I was thinking about giving that to this area, but I think they could still have all this. I mean, never really want to hold that land personally. So here you go. This belongs to this family. If we ever get together one day, I'll give it to my rival family, the Benessas. So you got 3 patristic families who accounts. The Benessa, though we're in a family feud with them, they should hold that land. I personally hold it, but I really don't want that. Once I get you there, then this will go to that. Get it? Got it? Good. Let's hold a grand tournament for the first time. Just want to look things in the book. Oh, I just remembered now. Now that we're, you know, kingdom tier level, well, save your money first. I was looking for a search for a smith. Get better crown jewels. That's what I was looking to get. Oh yeah, and we have more commanders now. And my personal study is back. Which I will do that right now. If I can find that study. Well, actually, turn. Pravoslava Volgomenich Dukan. A dwarf made it 3rd place. And another member of his dynasty. 2nd. Wait a minute. There's no 1st place? Now there's a smuggler's ring in Spavathil. That was my former residence. The Teutonic Order. The Orders of the Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem has been formed, sponsored by the Catholic Church and the Holy Roman Emperor. The Teutonic Order, much like the Knights of St. John and the Knights Templar, primarily protected in care for pilgrims in the Holy Land, will serve any Catholic ruler willing to pay for their upkeep. Being a religious order, they will fight only against heretics and infidels. That means the Northern Crusades can begin, and it's most likely going to be up against big Lithuania here. Good luck with that. I ain't going to help you. Much like I did when I was Bosnia back then, but not in this playthrough. This is about the Republic, not the whole damn Europe. I don't give a care about Europe. I care about the Adriatic and Dalmatian coast. A non-aggression pact would be nice. So therefore you don't attack us with your massive army. Oh yes, use my study, that's what I wanted to do. Write a book. Some poetry will do. I'm gonna go to the market once again. I'm looking for something. I see some musical instruments being sold at the stall nearby, and she wastes no time teasing me, saying that she's sure that I cannot play any of them. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Buy and play. There's no revolters going on here. I'll just buy and play some. And she is happy with the outcome. And the peasants are impressed. My musical skills have impressed them. And apparently I'm a musician as well. Alright. And now that I've spent that big part of the money, I'm looking for something. Oh boy. Oh, just get some stones. Try not to overspend your money. Teutonic campaign. Hulkmeister Bolshard of the Teutonic Order started planning a campaign against the pagans in the north. For too long, the pagans have been steadfast in their fights against the Christians, and Hulkmeister Bolshard decided to convert them with a sword. And the wild people of the north have started gathering in response, bellowing their battle hymns and demonic rituals, unstoppable in their frenzy. Sure, this will lead to a bloodbath on both sides, as neither will let the other be. With the final blessing of Pope Martinus II, the armies of the Teutons leave the south for good, by the sword. You are the true sapphire, and I'm a poet. Serene Doge / Rector Andre. Smuggler's Ring is getting bolder. Now they're actively trying to get poor quality goods into my domain. Not in Hey, caravan visited here. I'm getting the gems. Be careful with those smugglers out there. But, increase the guard. There's a high demand for stones. What are the odds? I have them right here. Here, have some stones. What are the odds? My pox-ridden daughter. She really likes me. With that poem, of course. I didn't decrease council power. I didn't do that. And now women can be chancellors and stewards. Excellent. Okay. So, sending some more assets. You're becoming ambitious. You're doing a marvelous job. I've risen so fast to top the other people that regard me with envy. Could they be any more envious? Expect me to help her to become as successful as me. It's almost disgusting how she admired my ambition and success. I'll teach you, but I gotta charge you. Seize the trade post. None of my business. Thank goodness. We're getting there. It's been quite some time since I regularly went out hunting or trained for combat. My body may no longer what it used to, but spending more time at home with my beautiful wife gives me all the happiness my life needs. Ah, hold on. Just a moment. Sorry about that. Ah. I'll put myself to work. I ain't gonna be fat. No way, no how. Thanks for the money. Jeez. My Marshal, you have forfeited your office. But don't worry, those people aren't going to be really riled up mad. Because the peasants are still... Okay, this is till 1196, this is till 1193. It's about to expire. Send the Marshal. Oh, wait a minute, you don't have the Marshal. What's the matter with you? Juniors take over. Plus the revolts. Alright, arrest this man. We got him. Oh my goodness, look at that money. Hate to do this to a fellow, well, I hate to do this to my uncle, and he's the heir to the Republic. So, give me all that money. Didn't take all that money? Nope. He left to France. Oh, guess you can't do that to you. A servant comes to me in a panic and exhausted, says there's an intruder in your warehouse. And the thief is most likely after my goods. Guards, what am I paying you for? Normally I would have dealt this myself, but... I guess you. You have very little respect. Well, you are the new High Admiral. You're married, by the way, are you? No, you're not. You just turned 16. Just a moment. Let's see. I'll be betrothed to her. In a few years, you'll be married to him. It'll be fine. Died at age 73. I'll make a move. What? How could she resist my charms? Clearly, she wasn't thinking straight. We'll mark it again. While I'm browsing for some trinkets, the merchant in front of me has spent some time staring at Holo. Just as I was going to leave, tells me that I have such a charming companion. Deserves the best goods, and he offers me a discount. Discount? Crate of glasswares. Oh, I'll buy it. She's happy with the income. Alright. Plus, I'm looking for something in particular. More gems, or stone, or silver. You know what? More stone. Simply for the sake of it. Yeah, I think this is going to be the end of independent Croatia. Hungary wants it for a long, long time. Yeah, we're bitter rivals now, even though we can't really interact with each other except for placing a bounty. Which, why on earth would we want to do that? I mean, if you're going to be mad, then stay mad. For survey of the land points to several locations where a new settlement could be founded, one of which happens within your domain. The Great Trade League is ready to support the new city, should I choose to participate in its construction. Build a city? Yeah, new city in Spalato. Which is what I said, that's my second home. We can build it there. I'm all for it. And it seems this idea that we kept repeating seems to be working. Ever since my pursuit of wealth began, I've started keeping a close eye on both incomes and expenses. My coffers seem to be filled to the brim more often than not. A thriving economy is good for the realm. Oh God, again. More riots in Ragusa. I keep shaking my head at him. Oh no, not again. That's just for one trade post. Yeah, just one trade post. Whose trade post is it, by the way? Vanessa. Yeah, screwed him over. That's what they get. Oh yeah, the glasswares that I have. Should I also have a... Oh gee, forgot I have these things. Oh, put it in spot though. Yeah, it had been recently visited by a caravan. Yeah, send the glasswares to here. And these musical instruments to here also. No reason to keep them around. And also I believe you should start doing that. Okay, two things. Ask the brewers to turn grain and pots into alcohol. And offer grain to the shepherds in exchange for some sheep products. Yeah, that's what we need. And I believe we should... It's high time to go to the market now. I'm browsing some goods. I feel someone tugging at my sleeve. Very Holo is getting hungry and she expects me to buy her something. I don't know, because I remember I said something about, well, she's an animal lover. Oh, how about a loaf of rye bread? Oh, irritated. Oh, damn. Should have bought chicken. While looking at the various shops, I have to offer. A man calls me out. He claims to have the greatest offer. 2 pouches of spices for a price of 1. I call BS on that. Call him out for this scam. I've insulted a respectable merchant. Oh, shouldn't be so paranoid. Yeah, you gotta really spend on those. The money that you have right now. Anyways, the Ragusa trade post still under Bodicea. Yeah, build a merchant port. You gotta do something with that trade post of yours, which... Again, Spalato, my land. How old am I? 28. Some time has passed since I started this whole trading business, and I'm confident that I've mastered everything that there is to know. Well, I believe this is my calling. I've learned the basics of trading. the shepherds I give grain to tell me that some of their sheep has been sent to the butcher and you'll get your share in them all. Great work! Time to make a prop. Holy! A bag of meats, stack of wool cloths, and a bundle of hides. And here's 2 barrels of alcohol. Oh wow, the grain business here in Spaltho seems to be working out. Glad I made a living there since I was young. Well, early adult years. Say, yeah, home of the glassware shipment and now home of the wool cloths. Put that here. Alright, how many sacks of grain do we have? 3. Need 1 more. If you want to get another batch of that. Ah, here we go again. Happy with the outcome? Steel ingots. That's what I was looking for in the market in the first place. Make a major investment out of it. Steel ingots is what we need. The guilt is burning through me. Every second is pure agony mixed with shame. I've never felt so guilty. So sinful. Damn. Hey, don't get too worked up about it. Just pay the church and then, send some things here. Like alcohol. Matter of keep it up. Sure it. Have the hides too. And you know, since we're building this city here, send stones. It'll lower the build time modifier. Was till December 26th, now until 29th of November. See? Good for you. Once again, they started it. What did I tell you? Okay. I'm going to do something that I wanted to do. Intrigue. A merchant has managed to find out that the coins I minted are counterfeit. I'm being called a cheapskate, since they do not contain the precious metals they were supposed to be consist of. People might taunt my face on those coins now. Serene Doge Rector. The Serene Rector. I'm going to spy on this guy. He's an old man. If we can get him into jail, we're going to invoke his title and I get to run this place. I've found nothing new and useful about Lord Mayor Nikolitsa of Yadera. But as my shady informant pointed out, there's nothing preventing me from making stuff up. The bigger the lie. He has an imaginary friend called Popo. That's right, everyone. This 70-year-old man has an imaginary friend named Popo. Because he had nothing to do with it. I watch from the shadows as my spy master surreptitiously marked a spot on the wall with a piece of chalk. This might just be her normal skullduggery. My intuition says not. Well, she's the one that taught me with the stewardship business. No, I can trust her. Didn't do it. I'm in the middle of spying this bum. A troubadour and his wife, the troubadour. Is that really a word? I've never seen it before. A bride from Octaniana. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political events and everything between, including songs and poems of courtly love. Well, I'm trying to be a man of intrigue here, so I hope they know Falcon Lead. Well, Croatia is now part of Hungary. And they created the Empire of Carpathia. So they're just making damn sure that Croatia does not leave its realm again. We have a non-aggression with both of them. Even though I would have loved to take this one more piece of county, so now you got another empire standing in the way. Whenever you get these things settled, then I'm going to need your help. Big help. Serbian populace in Liburnia have embraced Dalmatian culture. Civilized peasants. Zaglumia is also Dalmatian. Alright, we've received word that the settlement construction is about to finish. As per our agreement, we will send the money and people to the newly built city in order to help its growth. I hope we can count on you to protect its citizens in the future. I will watch over the taxpayers. Now I'm finally Guildmaster. The city of Serene. Bank on it. Pretty lines. Yeah, symbol's pretty confusing. Carpathia and Ragusa. To differentiate, there's a symbol there. Ours doesn't. Keep looking. 2 crates of steel ingots. Okay, let's see what we can make. Oh, forge a golden bloodline. How do I do that? You have to become master trader. 3,000 gold. Assets 500. Own a guarded and decorated warehouse. And housing my documents. Oh, gee. Found a resource in my domain. Created center of trade. One of these must be true. Transformed my realm to a republic. 20 out of 100 true. Oh my goodness. Then again, you're 29 years old, so you're still in your prime. You got a lot going on. Don't worry. If you want to have that bloodline, then get to work. Is there anything I have that could decorate this warehouse with? No, we don't. You need gold ingots, either gold, incense, silk, pile of books. Well then. Anyways, something I wanted to do. Yeah, ceremonial weapons. This is what I need. It's just something to spend it with that steel and a box of gems. Well, I guess I'll have a patron saint, and I will choose Thomas, patron of architects. Remember, you're 29 years old. You got a bright future. Don't get too worked up about it. Don't worry about your relationships. Alright, when do I be able to write a book? 1207. Okay. Fine. I'll spy on the one who raised me. Eavesdropping from the secret passage walls, I overheard my faithless spy master target another conspirator. They're planning to kill Tuone Bonda. Arrest her immediately. Yeah, you could be spy master. Oh no, I'm still spying on him. It's just this old fool doesn't know better. We're gonna get you one day. Don't make me... My snoops overheard Lord Mayor Nicolitz of Yadira's told shocking lies about his rightful age. Expose and denounce him publicly. Give me a reason to arrest him right now. What is this for? Oh yeah. We're gonna get you. I honestly do not give a care. I just want the county. He can have the barony. Must have a valid revocation reason. Blast! Well, what if he's last? Let's just improve relations to the Pope. Yeah, try to view him in a favorable light. Hey, you like money? I got lots of it. For your church. Now, I want you to help me, excommunicate this man. He said and did some bad things. For now, keep him under house arrest. Keep him healthy. But if he dies, then another Lord Mayor will be elected, then we're gonna have to get rid of that guy too. I got the golden sword. That's quality too. Why search for a smith if you can just make one of your own, huh? Keep going in the market. It seems that's what they're telling me to do. Oh, this thing again. Just want to keep her happy. Well, since I'm not buying, I can sell. Hey. I don't think it's possible to be selling musical instruments. What? Shit. I just remembered. Gems. Here. Here you go. Have some gems. High demand for silk. Okay, dokie. One would think that at the age of 29, I'm probably the youngest leading guildmaster around. Yeah, silk is what you're going to be looking for next time. Don't mind it. For now, just be patient with your money and such. Hey, you can have another trait. Just keep saying, okay, look, you did good. Because, you know, don't want to say bad things about it. To give her a treat. That wouldn't be too kind. That's still under Venetian control. So I just thought about a new war against Venice. Since there is room to grab another trade post. Seize the Alexandria trade post. It's been a long time since I fought against Venice. A petty noble from Zagthos spent a week visiting Ragusa, constantly bragging about his wealth and estates back home, insulting his local peers and behaving like royalty. My courtiers are quite sick of him, and are asking me to take action. I'll make him go away, due to my high intrigue. Oh, double hell. Yeah, they're ganging up on him. You know what? Hold your ground. What are you doing? Keep on going. Wait. They're in this together. The Raiders and the Venetians. We'll get them. They bypassed us. Now they're in Ragusa. Blessed Ook. So we have many of those who worked for Lucifer, but they all faded in the presence of Saint Ook. He ripped evil out of people, forcing them back in the right path for the glory of God. Saint Ook, the righteous of Santa Ook. Yep, that's what he did. He's sure an inspiration with that odd name. Well, we are marching through the mountains when one of my officers noticed, once I'm back in Ragusa, I'm giving up this soldiering life and maybe I will be a baker. I chuckle, considering my own strategic aspirations. What about you, my lord? What do you focus on in the future? I never surrender a fight. Defend your business, Canes. That's what I'm all about. Two boxes of gems. Would you like to excommunicate this person? No. Really gotta get rid of this guy because I want to run that county. Is he an organizer? I was about to say, damn, how did he catch? Yep, he is an organizer. I was like, yeah, we can't catch this guy. At least you get to marry this strong woman. Is he going to be more cooperative? Just keep up with the friendly relations with the Pope. Yeah, we're gonna catch you. Oh, he ain't that good. Sun's beginning to set to meet with Giacomo. My sword of Rector ready. He clumsily dodges one attack, the next one lands perfectly. Frantically, the man attempts to cover his injured hand, but really I've seen so much blood. I'm sure very soon we're going to take it to their place. We're going to get you one day. That happened. I mean, it's too bad I could just revoke you right out of there right now. Thank you for that trade post. So now we own that part of the sea, coast of Egypt. Yeah, look at that. All that wealth that you could be making off of this Silk Road, in addition of being a sea trade post. Just start with this. Be making off of that silk money. I think it's about time to go to the market. You gotta keep at it. Gotta be constant. Both arrive in front of a fairly colored stand and its owner starts talking about his wares. I explain Holo that despite the vibrant colors, those dyes are not meant for eating. She looks a bit insulted. Oh my goodness. I'll just move on. Big game hunters ask money for a project. They'll pay me back later in ivory. Oh my goodness. No. Just go to the market and buy something. Like, incense. What we need to decorate our warehouse with. Many options to prove it. We can use gold to make an impressive golden armor. Incense to give it a mysterious feeling. Silk to make banners representing the various great houses. Or line up the office walls with bookshelves. Use the incense. So now what we got here is a warehouse decorated with incense. This warehouse is filled with a strong fragrance. You have to make lots of trades. Just keep going in the market constantly. Try to raise a little more money, because we have to create a center of trade as well. Kingdom of Serbia created. Really forgot about that guy. He lived up to 81. What? I could be friends with the Caliph of Egypt. Are you a trade member too? Sure. Okay, let's be business partners then. Just don't destroy the trade post here. Who would have thought that my first friend would be the Shia Caliph? What artifacts do you have, by the way? Huh. Well, that's interesting. And yet he gets good stuff like this. That's another thing I cannot afford to be doing. Artifact stealing. Can't be doing that stuff. You're in need of assets and a lot of coins. Actually, I'm gonna... Well, how much do I get? And how much is Center of Trade? 2,000. Okay, you'll get the trade. We can wait to get assets. We'll be making about as much money as the assets will come up. Don't you worry. That's all you gotta do. Just stay alive stay out of trouble. And do whatever that's good for. Like hell. Berber raiders in my most prosperous county. Yeah, get back to your shit. The heck on out of here. More sacks of grain. No, that's what you should be doing in those markets. Sell some grain. Forget about spending on some of that you may want. I'm browsing something in an unfamiliar market. I've strayed from the main road of Holo, feeling rather lost. I've noticed some shepherds and decided to go talk to them alone and ask for directions. As I'm walking back where I left home, I can see that she looks fairly irritated. I'll buy her some mutton. She's happy with that outcome. Okay. Still calling you a scam on her. What is more likely to be a scam? Gold? Something? Oh, not this again. Well, seems that I can't really impregnate my wife. A new wife, that is. And I only have a son. And my cousin is having children of his own. Just look at the designated there real quick. There are some. 20, my other cousin. You're not married, are you? You have a cat. You should get married. Somebody who's about to see him. I'll just be celibate. Taking a vow of celibacy. Maybe the Pope will respect me more now that I'm celibate. I don't think he cares. Like everything in... My goodness, they did the impossible. Big Lithuania is now Catholic, but not all the vassals, but I'm sure there's going to be a great conversion revolt. Watch. It's going to pop up any moment. Yep, told you. Only that part, though. Which no doubt they can handle it. It appears that the world of trade is much bigger than anticipated. I've discovered new ways of making a profit that I would have imagined before. My journey to become a renowned trader is still a long way to go. Now I'm a journeyman trader. Oh, this again? Okay. Got the money. Yes, that's gonna wait. Oh, this again. I'll go and spend time with the group. And it irritated her. Sorry. I was thinking about being gonna be cynical, but no, not yet. Okay. Sonic comes up to me and claims to have the greatest offer of my life and need only paid rent. What is it? Silk? Lumber. Hey, here we go. Here's something you could do. Keep looking. Yeah, make a weapon. Blue, and you got a pet songbird. Thank you for treating my boy. At first, I want to say that the rumors of me fabricating expenses of my ledger to fill my pockets with your coins have been grossly exaggerated. I would never do such a thing, and if I were to do it, I would certainly not use that money to buy the delicious wine I drank the other day. I've been around in this business for a long time. Oh man. You are no longer worthy being my apprentice. She'll be gluttonous. Oh man. Now I'm fat. Yep. I'm not gonna get silk anytime soon. I think that's kind of far-fetched for me. I think what I would be most willing is to, eagle. What is this? Eagle. It's known simply as eagle. This exceptional bow can strike enemies at great distances and with considerable precision. That's a nomad weapon. But it's a good weapon, and it's for mounted troops like cavalry. Sure, I'll make this my new personal weapon. Use a bow. And yet, back in the heroic age, they tell you that the bow is a weapon of the weak. The coward, if you will. Who could be my new apprentice trader? You're the future for Ragusa, cousin. So you're the new apprentice trader. I was thinking about waiting for a mission, but no. Just do it right here. Talking to a pelt merchant about a specific fur he has for sale. I'm not an expert on furs, and are about to ask the merchant for his opinion when Holo barges in the discussion. She asserts that specific fur is probably worth my money. I'll follow her recommendation. I receive reports that the roads are becoming dangerous and that the reports of bandit attacks are piling up. Sending caravans is getting more complicated. Won't be sending any caravans for now. I don't have any caravans with me at this time. The fur that all encouraged me to buy is checked by a third party to ensure its quality. It appears that the fur is not exactly in its best conditions. It has had some concealed holes and bald spots. Seems both confused and ashamed. This was a bad investment. Northern Crusade to Finnish lands. No doubt you can handle it. I ain't coming. I got business to take care of. I'm all about business attention these days. Man, with that great pox that you have, if you manage to become an adult by then, you're gonna be a nun. can't think of anything better for you, honestly, because of your health. So increase trade practices. And now this aged family statue is going to turn into a refurbished family statue. Work has been done on the family statue to bring it up more to modern standards. Now carved from hard stone, be it marble, granite, or another stone of value, it should last throughout the ages, untouched by weathering. For now on, save your assets. Trying to make it the center of trade, which means we can get some more trade goods for free. Besides the usual gems and grain. My God, you're still alive. Jihad for Syria. What's left of Jerusalem? Yeah, what terrible news. And I'm like, well, good luck, friend. We're just business partners, you know, we're trade league members. We have that camaraderie. Oh yeah, I forgot to continue to spend this money on this new city. My second home. How many grain do we have? You think it's about time to... Still have a bundle of furs. And they say that was a bad investment. Okay, here we go. Weapons and armor. Musical instruments. And furs. Oh, and put some alcohol over there. There we go. That's a huge amount of income. Alexandria. Now it's a Silk Road market. Now it's a trading post grown into a large town, offering more protection against raiders and brigands, thus attracting more merchants who prefer to stay here and trade. It's the place to be, along with Ragusa, which is also the place to be. To the market. Talk about your hair, contemplating its luster and softness. Sure you can find fabrics that can rival it. You have the money. Compared to, well, it's dark hair in that area. Oh, what's good? I'm going to say compared to this piece of velvet. And what am I selling you? Box of gems. Figured. Huge gains. Center of trade. Alright, time to create the center of trade. Make my capital the major center of trade. It will generate free goods and shipments. As guildmaster, I have a lot of connections and influence in the trade league. With preferential taxes and tariffs, I managed to attract traders away from their favored markets and turn into my territory. To retain them, I'll need support of the market and personal way with occasional gifts. Profit awaits! Forget Venice, forget Constantinople, Ragusa is where the center truth is. Holo, the wise wolf. I have known Holo for quite some time now. Her weird antics, mixed with her prideful attitudes, brought some fresh air to my usual business trips. Today was no different. She accompanied me on my travels, but after that she requested to meet her in the field, private in the field, is where we first met. She is not usually shy about interacting with my retainers, but I agreed to her request nonetheless. The night is not unlike the first encounter, and she is waiting for me in the middle of the wheat crops. It is time to show what I truly am, she says while pulling her hold down, revealing wolf's ears and what seems to be tail waving under her robe. Oh my goodness! What on earth? So she's known as, she has wolf's blood, and she's known as the Wise Wolf. That explains a few things. Holo appears that it's relieved that my reaction was not hostile, despite the fact that I'm zealous and everything. She flashed me a bright smile, presenting her pronounced bangs. Her loneliness was weighing heavily on her, and finding a friend and confidant made me really grateful. "'Tis a good moon. Have you no wine?" She said, still smiling. "Have some in my cart." Now she could be appointed to some counselor positions. Well, I think choreographer is already good enough. Have some in the cart. She could be a good diplomat. We have another saint from Forez. If one visits the church in Forez, one will occasionally still hear the voice of Saint Andre amongst the singing voices of the faithful. The saint was so pious that even after his death, he still attends the prayers to God. As I said before, well, I can appoint, women as, what was the council? My mother's still around. Yeah, you could be the chancellor now. Savviness. And all these places that you could look at. If only you got a caravan. Roscoe Bunda. As long as you spread the kin, and then we'll be alright. And you want some gold. Do we have gold? I doubt it. No, but we have lots of frickin' grain. Oh, difficult pregnancy, I assumed. You're going to be one for learning, so I'll give you a guardian who's for learning. Bishop here. Market. Okay, I'll just roll my eyes. I'll be cynical for once. Just trying to get you happy. We're friends now. Which kind of makes me think, do you think it's no longer necessary to be doing that stuff? She has wolf's blood. Yeah. Gold. That's what you need. Here's some gold. And time to deliver the gold. soup kitchen in Smallville burnt down quite recently in an accident. Without it, the poor son. Oh, really? Paid only for base materials. Sounds like I'm a greedy bastard. Okay, stop right here. Let me see. If you want that golden bloodline. Found a resource in my domain. I can make a lot of trades, which I'll have to keep doing that. And we haven't seen a trade war, which it seems, at this point, well, keep it up with the good trades, people. All I can say is keep it up. Maybe we'll get into a trade war, which no doubt I would be able to contribute. Alright, here's some grain to the shepherds. Get all this grain out of here. And make some alcohol along with that. The guy who used to run Croatia. Yeah, it's too bad I can't declare war against this guy. So, just be content with what you have right now. And you know what? Actually do search the domain for resources. So, it's going to be in Liburnia. That place that I often neglect to look at. So, send out the first survey team. Again, one day, once I get the control of Yadera, then I'll give Liburnia away to him. Spices shipment. I don't remember having these shipments. I think one of the members who live here must have done that for me. Here's some alcohol. Here's the hides and the wool. And you just hope that a caravan visits here. Give me a moment. Cheer up, I thought since there's all this negotiating, we must be thirsty. I should send one of my retainers to fetch something to drink. How about clean water? Oh, irritated. Okay. Should have taken alcohol. Here to buy. Lumber, that's what I'm looking for. It's for other reasons. It's for Jerusalem. Held by the Seljuks. Yeah. Might as well. There reports a Slavic mystic not far from our borders. Even though he is a heathen, the locals respect him and turn him to need. They say that the mystic named Dobromir is able to call the healing spirits into the bodies of his patients. He will be taking up residence at my court for a small fee. Oh, great. A Croatian Slavic pagan who's a mystic. He'll do just fine. We don't have to get mystics these days. But I'm going to be spying on him because, you know, he's a heathen. Once I'm done with him, 80 years old. Okay, you know what? We're going to put that old bird out of his misery. I regret letting him live. You want to be sturdy? No, no need to be. Also, give me a... What the... Hang on here. Let me select the beneficiary first. I didn't know you were the commander of the Teutonic Order. That makes you... I can't elect you, so... It'll be you. Okay. The Byzantine ship. I'm strolling through the streets of Ragusa when I notice the throngs of people rushing down the harbor. A somewhat curious might have happened. I tell my retainers that we make our way down there as well. A grand ship unlike any I've ever seen docked by the ports. Several Byzantine flags hanging from the mast. I could see several guards rushing about the deck as they're helping someone off the boat. As Serene Doge / Rector, I still want to refer to it, of Ragusa, it is only right that I'm the one to greet them. An impressive-looking courtier makes her way off the ship, instantly locking my eyes with me. With a smile, she takes my hand and says, "My lord, I need your help." So you have a strong claim of the Byzantine Empire. And, well, judging from this, seems that your grandparent is from Liburnia, and I guess they're from around that area. Now they live in Constantinople. Welcome to Ragusa, my lady. What will I ever do with you? Wait a minute. I think I found the right girl for you. False religion. Quick, arrest the mystic. Now give me that money back. Get on out of here. Now I'm just going to get a new court decision, which would have to be the impaling bishop. Oh, brother. Just keep making trades. I know I'm trying to get assets up, but you think I should go back to business again or move on with something else? I mean, I'm celibate, so I can't do anything fertility related. Going back to business doesn't hurt. Yeah, back to business. Trying to get assets up. Lots of it. Plus, we're trying to search the domain from resources. Here we go again. While making some small purchases, she barges into the discussion and sees if she can try to haggle the price over some of the items. Let her try. I got some money. Good going. Now we need some stone. I received a report about the next sector to be surveyed. There are large storms threatening this area at this time of the year, which will most likely slow down the research teams. They'll be fine. They just have to take much longer to survey the area. Jerusalem's all gone now. Cursed infidels. But to me, all I could say is, oh, you're the new colleague. What happened to the old? Murdered by her. How dare you kill my friend? Roscoe today has announced his marriage to one belonging to one of Ragusa's smaller and less no-worry burger family members. May they grow old and be happy together. Alright. Hope you have some sons. We have lots of light infantry, so I'm going to go for light infantry. I'm sure one day I should increase the retinue size. I have traveled far and wide, spending a lot of time dealing and negotiating. I know most of the tricks in the ledgers, and could easily sell books to the illiterate peasantry. It was all worth it. Now I'm a master trader. So this character has considerable experience in trading. How much assets do I have? Well, here's another thing I can do. Store my Great Trade League documents. I'll properly store the various paperwork and trade league in my warehouse. Alright, here you go. Got some important documents in. Okay, where are they? Important documents. The warehouse contains many important documents related to the Great Trade League. +1 stewardship, even more. Yeah, you could see all that stuff. Just another way to try to create the golden bloodline. I already have a warrior bloodline, so why not rich bloodline? Now we need is to find a resource in my domain, Liburnia in particular. I'm trying to make a lot of money in assets. Making money is easy. Assets is a little... But you got to keep going to the market. Buy, sell, just visit. Even if you have to sell some alcohol or something. That you can do. Or sell some more grain, damn it. You can't! Glad I caught that. Jiminy, Christmas, dude. In the event when this bloodline is created, we're going to have to increase that retinue size. Hey, you made it to the Cardinal. Congratulations. Maybe one day you'll be the first Dalmatian Pope. Highly doubtful. Oh boy. Okay, I have some people to put out warning signs about the wolves. She's happy about it. Okay, what am I selling? Alcohol. I was about to sell that. Well, I guess you could sell gems next time. Yeah, it does count. Trades, whatnot. Sister died of the flu. Alright. Yeah, the visiting lady lives here. Keep up with the developments of all these things. Yo, maybe you should start spending on that new renovated mansion. Renovations have begun on the property, raising it to the standard well suited to the owning family. You can get your 3,000 gold easy, but you've still got plenty of things to work on. And buildings to build to make more money. More money than one can even imagine. You've been getting a lot of daughters. Oh wait, that's the only two. I'm thinking of someone else. You need more sons. Ah, the plea for help. It's been some time since Serene Doge came to my court. It's been certainly quite the experience having her around. However, today she came to talk to me about putting her on the throne of Byzantium. What the heck? My dear lord, you know I've had your disagreements with the Empire. No, I don't. We're fine. We're neutral. You could be well paid, as she tells me, with some of the money I'd receive from Reincatas Kozanos. I could join the ongoing preparations for the Crusade and convince the other members to make this part of our goal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I know what this is. This is that Fourth Crusade scenario. Look at the timeline. It's already here. She never went to Venice, she went to Ragusa. And we could change the course. Well, you know about me and the love of money. And of course, I'm putting my own well-being at risk because I'm fat and kind. It's my reputation on the line. So, and you got yourself a deal. Let us toast for this deal. You're getting a lot of money for this. Yeah, you may want to start saving up money for mercenaries. You're going to be leading the front. You're the one that's going to be responsible for this. Anyways, off to the money. Seems that humility is not one of Holo's virtues. She rarely misses an opportunity to show her intelligence and wits. She also tends to compare her hair to the most delicate silk. I theoretically bow to her greatness. Oh, you got a lot of money. Buy something. Still what they do. April 4th will begin. There's a high demand for lumber. Ah, got it right here. Send a lumber shipment. And they call me Andre the Wealthy. Because I am what I say I am. You should sell a box of gems next. And in the meantime... oh, just build those trade post related buildings. I mean, if you got something to spend, spend something. Don't patronize me. Meanwhile, in Alexandria... yeah, rudimentary trade office is what it needs. We'll close this episode soon. That whole crusade coming up, that's going to be for the next episode. Oh, hey, it's my cousin and designated heir. For now. I've met a few artisans looking to sponsor for their next projects. They have all the materials they need and they simply request some funds to get started. I thought you could be interested. They're willing to give you some of their works in exchange. Signed, your productive apprentice, Razinus. Glasswares will always sell well. So it's about time since we had glasswares. Okay. Pouch of spices. Ah, spices. That's good. Yeah, you're still ridden with pox. You're stressed. I'll tell you what I could do for you. You are gonna go take a vows. Go be an onion. Breaking the news to Anus is not easy. She wasted a few tears before finally understanding that there was nothing she could do. change your mind and she must accept fate and seclusion. It was not an easy choice to make. Yeah, I'm stressed too, but I'm sorry. It's for your own good. Because taking up life and theology, it's good for your health. That's all I could say about that. Stop moving. Go take care of these raiders. Yeah, feel my wrath. Sick and tired of being nice to everyone. Due to bandits, wars, or epidemics, my center of trade is facing hard times. The voices of several merchants have reached my ears, and the donation of high-quality goods seem to be the best investment. Oh yes, a box of gems are plentiful around here, so here you go. Damn it, boys. Oh dear. Passionate speech. In a passionate speech, Serene Doge, Rector Andre Ragusa, Andre of Ragusa explains how all of us must gather our men to support Irene Cantaco's honors for the throne of the Byzantine Empire. The emperors of the Byzantine Empire have for a long time looked down upon the rest of us, pretending to be the descendants of the Romans. Now it's time to show them that we can overthrow the false emperor in their midst as well. With the gifts sent by Serene Doge Andre of Ragusa, he has managed to convince the rest of the Catholic realm to target Constantinople as part of the next crusade. So there you have it. What you gonna do? The next crusade will be waged against the Basilisk Constans III of the Byzantine Empire to raise Irene Cantaco's to the throne. The Pope. I write to inform you that the Holy See no longer supports John Bullion for the lands of Thrace. With no fitting ruler, I will let your faithful men and women of the cross decide who these tales may befit. I have someone in mind. Yeah. It's about to start next month. I'm scared. Honestly, I'm scared. What I'm about to do is probably the unthinkable, and it's the first time experiencing it. Never done it in a Teslovich series because, as Bosnia, I was feudal. I guess this is for merchant republics like me. Yeah, call me a greedy bastard. Sucks to be done. Okay, we'll stop right now. Everyone get together, because on the next episode, well, we don't need to take ships. We're going to be going to Thrace, the Crusade for Thrace. Yes, this area could fall under Catholic control. It is the Crusade for Thrace to install this little girl that is betrothed. Her birthday's on June. She's going to be a full-grown woman and married to a son. Is this going to be the smartest move I've ever made or the most catastrophic? But don't worry, once you get into trouble, you got money for mercenaries and among other things to keep you going. And for the next episode, we have to continue to visit the markets, keep trading, look for a resource in your domain, all that and more. So we hope to see you in the next episode. It's going to be very, very interesting. Until then, so long for now.